no, yeah, no, no.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Now listen, let me just tell y'all right fucking now, because I am really trying to get well. I got this tea that I whooshed together, honey, and I'm trying to drink it to get well because I'm sick of being sick, okay? And I had took my motherfucking hair off, and I had paid the hoes dust. I watched it, but I, tweeted a little bit on Twitter, and I was going to pay the hoes dust, get the video up tomorrow. But yeah, it didn't work out like that. And I know that I haven't talked about Black Ink, but guess what? As you can see in the motherfucking title, that's what the fuck I'm talking about first. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, right off the rip, I'm not going scene by scene and blow by blow. I'm just not doing it. I think I just want to speak to some of the situations that's going on, y'all. And I know, now I look correct, but my hair don't, Anywho. So, okay. Now we know that, oh girl, let me speak to the seriousness. And I think I've said this several times before that I never thought I would have seen this many black women get surgery and augmented and asses and all of this thing in my life. I just didn't think I would ever see this. And I, do what you do. But I didn't really understand it. But people have the right to do what they want to do. If you got the coin to do it, hey, do it. But today, Sky put reality back in reality TV. She said what was good. She talked about the kids and her body, and even though they don't see no kids, but her body is, telling it all, and how she doesn't feel, and when she looks in the mirror, what she sees. But I knew that the very first minute I saw her, as soon as she opened her mouth, she was so needy for something, and she was so see me, but don't see me. And I just kind of knew. But I did not know to what extent. And today she was like, she didn't like what she seen. She cried. She really said some real shit, and it really made me understand. Because I can say, yeah, of course I want to be smaller. You know what I mean? But I have to be confident in my own skin. Not necessarily smaller, just healthier. Because fuck what the size body image is, that's the status quo. You know what I mean? Like, bitch, I'm trying to be healthy. Motherfuck the rest of that shit. You know what I mean? And I get what she was saying, and it really resonated with me, and it really hurt my feelings in a way. It just kind of hurt to see her being hurt like that. But needless to say, she done got that work done. Y'all know they was in Miami. And let me say this, guy, honey, keep sewing, keep doing your thing, baby. I hope from this on, it's nothing but, up and up and up. I hope this helps. And this does give you back the head start on your confidence. Not that it's going to be all of it, but it does help. Or whatever you need out of it, so that you can be whole. Anyway, so y'all know they was down in Miami. Miss Dutchess is there. Miss Honey Cabbage with them pink braids, and wasn't it somebody else or whatever, which is neither here nor there, honey. We gonna get to the motherfucking meat and potatoes of this shit. Now, Dutchess, bitch, are you really trying to act like you ain't had that snatched? Bitch, come on now. Bitch, you was all over her, letting her smack your ass and all that. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I can be cool with a bitch from the motherfucking womb to the grave, bitch. But you ain't got no business putting your motherfucking hands on my puss, ass, titties, or nothing else, bitch. Because that ain't what the fuck I do. And our friendship is not predicated on that. With that being said, my mother would always tell me she can't stand people that can't talk without putting their hands on you, like, girl, this whole thing. And I was kind of raised up on that, so that shit don't fly with me. I understand, girl, and you lean on them or something like that. But bitch, touching asses and this and that and other, that's never the norm. You know what I mean? Like that, to me, it's not. But to each his fucking own. But what you won't do, bitch, the way you walked in that room, honey, the way the scene was set up, bitch, you was like, you coming to get this Bitch, please. Then you want to act shady boots the next morning. You want to have lesbian remorse, bitch. Please stop it. Now, I ain't saying that you just straight lesbian, bitch. You might be bi. Ain't no way in the motherfucking world, bitch, you just all of a sudden, bitch. I've had drinks and been around my friends who are, gay women and been drunk in a motherfucker. But I wish ever a bitch would have came at me with some lips of any kind. And for you to act like, you were so drunk and she took advantage of me and all of that, bitch, that's a hell of a motherfucking statement to make. Now, with that being said, let me say this, because I believe another woman could rape another woman. But, bitch, had I not seen how you was and how you had her all over you and this and that and other, bitch, no. And that's why I want Sky to get her ass back when she get well. Tell the motherfucking truth on it, bitch. You was willingly in there doing what you was doing. Now, for a minute, let me have a minute with pink braids. Bitch, here's the thing. Since when do you motherfucking try to eat the coochie of the man that's your boss and own the business, bitch? But then I don't know the nature of y'all shit, but clearly, if you gonna be fucking with somebody's motherfucking, who they getting engaged to, bitches definitely shouldn't be your bosses, bitch. That was foul within itself. Like, real talk, that was foul. And y'all know, if it would have been one of them men that did that shit to Dutchess or whatever, I did that and they done that together, it would be a whole nother game. Bitch, you was foul for that. I don't believe you took shit from Dutchess. I believe Dutchess willingly opened them motherfucking legs. Now, as far as you saying she ain't have no drawers on in the whole nine, well, you knew bitches don't wear drawers anyway. So I wasn't like, oh, well, the bitch should have drawers on. She had the door open for that. Bitch, a bitch can never wear drawers. That don't mean your motherfucking lips is like a moth to a flame to her cooch. Bitch, there's plenty of drawless bitches out here, bitch. I don't give a fuck if I'm your bitch. No. I'm just saying. I ain't for that shit. What is that on me? Okay. Get a piece of lint off my cover or something. Anyway, bitch, you don't do that. We're not gonna do that. And that shit wasn't cool at all on either side. But Dutchess, you the worst bitch of all. You really are. And I told y'all Dutchess was a snake ass, dog ass bitch. I told y'all that was a lying ass, manipulating ass bitch. And that's what the fuck she is. Some of you motherfuckers is clouded by the fact that she's a sister that got a motherfucking degree. It's a minute bitch with doctorates that can be a low down bitch. Come on now. Motherfucking education don't change shit but your motherfucking station in life and your coin. But bitch, if you a dirty bitch before, you a dirty bitch after. More likely. I'm just saying. A lot of people were saying Dutchess is just, misunderstood and they do really, and that's her. Back. She's a dirty bitch, honey, and she exposed that shit. Anywho, now let's move forward. Let me go into some other shit that went on in Black Ink. We clearly know that Puma has started his own shit again. His wife, she's back and all of that, and she's, one of the assistants to the buyer at the store. And her mother goes in there and is just checking Puma. Let me say this to you. See, because I understand loving your grandbaby or whatever, but since when don't you trust them with their parents or whatever? If your daughter has not given you any cause to think that her child would, is protected or whatever, you overstepping your motherfucking boundaries. And let me tell you something else, Miss Assistant. Little girl, I'm going to get you to grow up while you sat there across from the table and said, you do know I'm 30. Bitch, grow the fuck up. You don't emasculate him and you damn sure don't let nobody else do it. Bitch, leave and cleave, bitch. That's what the fuck you do. Now, there's a way to have a talk with your mother without disrespecting her, but your mother's disrespectful. If he's making strides, if he's changing things, if things are getting better, it's none of her motherfucking business. I need your mom to go get her dick. I feel her talking about if something happened to her, it ain't nothing you can say to me and I'm going to do all that. I done heard it all before, baby. You ain't the only motherfucking grandmother in town. And I believe that girl loves her baby and he loves his baby. So back the fuck back, bitch. Get you a motherfucking life. I mean, I'm just saying, why is your life predicated on what the fuck they doing or not doing? If he's taking care of them. Now, and I will say this, though. When she mentioned needles and this and that and other, her running around, I get that. But I don't feel like you love them more. You love that baby more than they do. And that's their own child. They cooked and baked that baby. What gives you the right? It seems to me like you setting up the scene for something else. But I'm going to sit back and watch. I got what she was saying on that. And if it is a stir, you know, if things are covered up and this and that and the third. And she didn't just start being at the shop or whatever. Even, you know, when it was in the other one or whatever. I get the thing with the needle. And personally, real talk, and I don't know if it's just not in the cards, she really needs to be in a daycare or something of that sort. But grandmama, since you got so motherfucking much to say, since you got time to take off and go to his motherfucking place of business, bitch, since you off anyway, it looks like, bitch, why you ain't keeping her? I'm trying to understand that. Or better yet, you feel that kind of way. If they ain't got it, come in half with it and say, listen, do y'all have half of it? I'll do half. And until y'all get, you know, really stable or whatever, I'll pay half of the daycare and y'all pay half. Try to come up with something else instead of you trying to barge in there and come in. Because, see, here's the thing. I know he don't have no relationship with his mother like that, but if that was my motherfucking son, bitch, I'd have been the dog walked your ass, bitch, because there's one thing a motherfucking about it, because I would be the motherfucking grandmama on the other end, and I would love the shit out of mine, too. And please know, I know you wouldn't want me getting that motherfucking daughter of yours together. You motherfuckers feel entitled to feel like you motherfuckers can come and say anything to anybody. Any man. Cause look, leave and motherfucking cleave. Bitch, you know what it is. Back your motherfucking ass back. If nothing has happened to that child, if they have been taken care of it, back the fuck up, bitch. Get you a dick and get somewhere and sit on it. Now, moving forward. She got on my nerves, y'all. She got on my nerves. Let's go. Who I want to go to now? Miss Honey Cabbage. I'm digging the shit out of her. Miss New Girl with the mohawk and the dread. I'm really digging her. And she said some real shit. She said, honey, you're supposed to respect and take care of your vagina, honey. You just have some respect for your vagina. You know, I love the scene that she had when she was with the guy that came in and had a sobriety and all of that. And that time they shared, honey. She's a bad girl. I'm not a tattoo person, but I can appreciate art. And I think she did a wonderful job. And I just, her aura is just giving me something. Like her feel of hers just give me something, you know. So I'm digging her. You have that. You got C's going crazy when he finds out that old dude got the place and he's hooping and hollering. And C's, if you feel like you the best, why you so pressed? That's why don't nobody like your motherfucking ass. And why did you come in there in a motherfucking, what was that outfit you had on? Ooh, y'all, C's, I'm telling y'all, C's gives me trade. But you know, right about now, I'm sure somebody like, not every black man is, but some of them are. Not every black man that so-and-so is gay. Get the fuck out of here. Maybe you just thirsty for him not to be fucking gay. Just cause you need a man don't mean that man gonna be yours. Like, y'all, I'm all the way out there now. Like, that just gets on my nerves. When if I say, you know, even if it's a key, you know, motherfuckers will be like, sit the fuck down. Let's move forward. All right. So he's in his feelings. He didn't tear it up and all that. Like, I'm just like, what? And I'm not even going to say you're a bitch for crying, because men can cry and still be a motherfucking man. Shit can hurt them. Anywho, moving forward, let's go on. You still in your feelings. You decide to have them come and you say, we getting money. We make more money than we have been making, but we need to make more. We need to step our cookies up. So he's like, I want to move the shop. Old dude's like, if he gets to talking about North Carolina, it's a wrap. I'm done. So he says he wants to move it, you know, in a great spot. there in New York. So I'm like, all right, C's, I see you. He's like 900 square feet. It sounds like it's a lot, but it's not. I'm looking for 2,500. And I say kudos to him on that. If you can do it, do it. Now let's move forward. Let's move on down the road. Now, Sky done had her surgery and shit, in the house before they went. There was all kind of tension. Dutchess is feeling all kind of crying game-ish. Like, the bitch was in the shower like, oh Lord Jesus. Bitch, get over it. And I don't believe that's your first ride at the Pussy Ponytail. Pony ride. Shit, I said ponytail. Pussy ponytail. I don't know. Anywho. So, she's going around. Old girl's like, I don't know what she's on. Even Sky's like, Dutchess is acting silly, honey. She knows she was flirting and, putting it down. And she was partaking in that shit. So she goes and gets her shit done. They do her titties and ass and all that. She gets home the next day. She's really sore. She got all them drainage things hanging off of whatever. But you can see her silhouette, and she is very happy with it. Now, she has to stay for another week, and we know that when they came back home. Now, let's get to the meat and potatoes of this shit. Let's get into Dutchess' true deceit, honey. So, old girl said, Dutchess has said, I don't think C's needs to know. He gonna leave me, whatever the case. She's gonna keep her mouth shut. What happened in Miami stays in Miami. She wasn't gonna say shit. She didn't say shit. She said, I'd like to tell somebody, but here's the whole thing, though. Let's be clear, Dutchess, bitch. You knew this shit was gonna be seen. This shit's on reality TV. Just like Pink Hair Girl, you knew. You didn't have to say it, bitch. We see it. We heard it. So, but she's still keeping up with the script. She's still like, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to leave it alone. Dutchess motherfucking ass trying to be old sneaky peek ass bitch that she is. Y'all, Dutchess is sneaky as hell. Dutchess ain't no motherfucking good. I'm telling you, that bitch is sneaky. And deceitful. Anywho, she done told C something. C comes in and says, well, what happened? Well, first of all, girl comes in and she says she got a black eye from fucking threesome or whatever the fuck. She was like the ladder, my man and me or whatever. And then C's comes in and he looks at old girl and he's like, well, what happened in Miami? She said, oh, we had some drinks, we went out, she had that done, blah, blah, blah. And C's was like, well, Dutchess was like, you did whoop wop de boop. Like you took advantage of her. Oh, girl's like, what? That is not how it went. And Dutchess know it's not how it went. That bitch was all night telling him she was in between sucking and fucking and telling him and coming up with her shit that she gonna, cause she got his motherfucking ass snowed like he ain't never had no other coochie in his life. Anywho, she's like, wait a minute. That's not how it went. Let me tell you the real truth of it. She breaks it down and says what went on. But now Dutchess done got dirty. She just said, well, you know what? All right, bitch. Game on, bitch. Game on. She was like, oh, didn't you talk to Dutchess while we was there? He was like, no, her phone was broke. She was like, no, she got another phone. See, Dutchess, you might want to check and watch yourself, bitch. She got a whole nother phone that she been on chatting it up with somebody for 3 hours with. With that being said, that motherfucking preposterous ass story, bitch. The nerve of you, bitch. The frog got the ring. This got the ring, bitch. You ain't got your ring on. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what I think she done unless I missed it. Maybe the bitch pawned that motherfucker because she trying to get that shop going. But this season's her looking a motherfucking fool. Up jumps the devil. Here comes Dutchess in. She comes in like, hey y'all, what's, unbeknownst to her, like old dude said, I'm glad I came to work today, honey. And why this bitch's spidey senses ain't going ding, ding, ding. She goes on, it's something said, and she says, well, it ain't me. I ain't in it this time. And old girl's like, I don't see how you not. Like, and they start having words about what the fuck went on. Dutchess said, when I drank, if you know me, you took advantage of me. I ain't no lesbian. I didn't do this, and I don't normally do that. And you all up on me, and you touched my ass, and then she's like, I've been touching you before this happened. And I believe her. And Dutchess is making it into, you know, you got all thotty with your mouth and this and that. But no, bitch, you the thought. Oh, girls like, bitch, why come you just couldn't play it like we had a good time? Even though she's a dirty bitch for that because she's engaged to the man you work for with your stupid ass. On that. Dutchess, you a low down ass bitch, and unbeknownst to you, C's knows your dirt and all of that, bitch. He knows some of your dirt. You know, and what you said was serious. And then you outside your shit, kind of going into what's going to happen on the next one. Well, she going to have to be fired. As usual, you want somebody fired, and you ain't going nowhere because you just solidified your shit, bitch. I ain't going nowhere, so she going to hit you with, And this is what your dirty ass been doing the whole time. And sees, this what the fuck you get. Because, bitch, you can't always go against family and everything. Your motherfucking stupid ass, you took her word over everybody's. And now look at this dumb motherfucking duck bill bitch. She's out there getting her coochie ate. She talking to motherfuckers on phone. She live with you like you said. And you didn't know she had a phone? No, because your ass is pussymatized. Because you just out there just woo. Pussy, pussy, pussy. The fuck out of her. You look stupid and that's what the fuck you get. You know. So y'all, that's what I had to say about Black Ink. Now y'all leave y'all thoughts on that. Y'all tell me, did it seem like to y'all that old girl took advantage of Dutchess? That was not my vantage point on that shit. You know, leave that shit below. I'm trying to understand. And my second question is, do you feel like old girl was wrong knowing that that's her boss fucking with his fiance? Like, it's the same thing with women. And look, let me be clear, eating is cheating. But you motherfuckers say eating ain't cheating. Eating is cheating. Shit. Anywho, on to the love and hip hop hoes. I don't have a lot to say about that because I'm so sick of that shit. It's so dramatical and drummed up and this and that and other. It's on my motherfucking nerves. And it's really nothing that's noteworthy to talk about. Let me see. Other than, what's her name? Tommy or what the fuck ever. The shit that's going on there. Where they had the whole sit down and shit. Tommy, let me, whatever the fuck your name is, bitch. Because I see this in you, bitch. You seem to think you the toughest bitch ever did it. Like, you seem to think when you jump, bitch, every motherfucker better jump back and be like, bitch, please. You can get socked in your motherfucking face, bitch. You can get hit in the motherfucking face. Both of you dumbass hookers running around here looking stupid over this motherfucking half-permed ass Negro for nothing. You always talking about what you gonna do. You gonna jump, bitch. Do this, do that. Sit your alley cat ass down, bitch. Trying to carry bags and wear certain shit. But you ain't nothing but old alley cat ass, dirty, cutthroat ass bitch. Kinda like a cutthroat ass bitch. Something like it. You just like his motherfucking mama with her motherfucking deceitful, low-down ass, manipulative ass, bitch. And let me tell you, if you was so much on your game, you wouldn't let a bitch like that manipulate you. Just cause that hoe's older than you, don't mean you got to go fall for her bullshit, bitch. You a dumb, follow the leader ass kind of bitch. Which all you hoes on the show is. Cause if I follow y'all motherfucking trail, it all leads back to Mona's bullshit. But let's move forward. So, he's like, he brings y'all there to tell y'all he done took a plea, yada, yada, yada. Let me say something to baby mama. Baby mama, let me say something to you, honey. You seem to want to always put your hands on that man. What the fuck's wrong with you? What the fuck's wrong with you? Now, if he draw back and knock your motherfucking eye out, bitch, if he knock your block off, bitch, you'll want us to feel sorry for your silly motherfucking ass. Now, bitch, just cause you butt hurt and your heart hurt, still don't give you the right to hit no motherfucking baddie. But that's what, like the second time, bitch, I done seen you hit him. Fuck's wrong with you? Sit your stupid ass down. Let me tell you something else. If you deprive your son of being with his dad over your motherfucking heart hurting over you not having that man, then you as dumb a bitch as them other bitches. You wrong. You bitches kill me wanting to keep your kids from their daddy. Now, he might be a good dad. He just ain't a good man to you. He ain't a good partner to you, bitch. Maybe it's you. Now, I ain't saying that's the case here. He just a motherfucking hoe. But he could still take care of his child and be good to his children. You whores want to hold these kids over these man's head, and you want to get motherfucking child support and tell them they can't see their kids. Bitch, out of her. What I'm going to tell you to do is pull that pussy back like I said a long time ago. Start being motherfucking selective, bitch. Stop trying to audition for baby mama. Bitch, try to be a wife, bitch. Get in that short line. See if you fit in there. And taking these kids and holding them over the man's head and all of that and doing all that bullshit. You are hurting your child unbeknownst to you, but you know you are. You just that black woman that certain black men are always talking about. Always. Your son's relationship with his dad is predicated on whether he's fucking you or not, or whether you number one. First of all, bitch, you said y'all were together. Y'all just fucking around. As long as you didn't think it was nobody else, which you knew it was, it's okay. You kind of okay with it or whatever. The fuck out of her. Using that baby and not, girl, as many kids out here that would love to be with their dad or whatever, bitch, out of here. You stupid horse. First thing you say, you ain't gonna see him. And since you felt that way, what's your relationship got to do with his relationship with his son? Whatever goes on between y'all, if you good parents, it don't come before them anyway. You motherfuckers co-parent, and you motherfuckers may argue not in front of them, some motherfucking where else. When it comes to them, it's skins and grins if you the right motherfucking parent. But you stupid bitches will sit up and hold these babies over these men, and you are hurting that child more than you hurting that man. You just a stupid butthurt ass bitch. And I'm about sick of whores like that. I'm sick of you motherfuckers making the wrong choice. And then are him making the wrong choice in your ass, because I ain't getting ready to sit up here and say that every time the man is wrong. Bitch, some of you whores is flawed. And you got it fucked up. Now, whether you seen your mother do this shit and now you're repeating that shit, whatever the fuck your shit is, bitch, some of you whores ain't right. Some, not all. It ain't always the man, bitch, okay? And I'm a motherfucking woman and I ride with a woman, bitch, No, I ain't gonna do that. I don't like to see that kind of shit. And this whole thing, and you whores will be wanting money and child support and this, that, and other. Then, bitch, you butthurt. You done held him down when he was locked up. You done did all this shit, got an extra job and shit. Now he don't want you. Got this other whore, this alley cat ass bitch. Because, see, you feel like you done put in time. You done had this baby and all that. And surely, if anybody deserves something, it's me, bitch. More than likely, it ain't gonna be you. You got what you deserve when you decided for the fourth time to lay up and have a baby without a husband. Let's move forward. Anywho. So, you gonna hold that over his head and y'all have that whole shit and you think you can hit him. We got that. I don't give a fuck what Tommy do. She's not a bitch worth talking about, for real. Hasleen's back in town, and as usual, she's saying that she's the queen bee. Y'all, I'm in my feelings about that shit. I hate to see that. Y'all not right for those that do it. I'm not saying everyone. I'm saying for the ones that do it. That shit ain't cool. It ain't motherfucking cool. Moving forward. Hasleen's back. They pretending like they buying diamonds, and that was the funniest scene I ever seen in my life. Like, Stevie could have bought anything out of there but something in the bubblegum machine. Mona, how much you pay to rent that? To let them come in there and her even sit there with it on. Like, I'm sick of the pretending like Stevie and Hasleen got coin. Get the fuck out of here. They don't. Stop it. And that gets on my nerves. Y'all still fucks with Hustling, but that part of it just throws me off. Hustling, I hope you come back and get these hoes together. And the first hoe I want you to check, even though you came from Carly Red, because yes, Carly Red did do that. Tommy, you, a petty ass, dog ass bitch, you go and tell her the bullshit. But yeah, like, I can't with you. I don't even want to talk about that hoe. Like, she just old grimy, gutter ass, dog ass bitch. She's not worth the time. Mona, where you dig these bitches up at? Anywho, you go and tell Hustling what went on, you know, with Carly. Here's the thing, Carly. Husling's not your friend, never have been your friend. Hustling, why you keep acting like you want to be friends with Carly Red? You know what I mean? Like, really, it seems to me the only bitch that you really jigging with on the motherfucking show is K. Michelle's lopsided, stinking pussy ass. That's, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm on one of them. That's the only one, because you motherfuckers been lily-lapping each other up now, bitch. That's who we should have asked if a pussy stink. We should have asked you. But I'm saying, since when you become friends with any of them? And I, like I said, and I still fucks with Hustling. But why is Carly always the first thing you run for? Because you see a weakness in her. You know, it used to be Molly the maid, as you were saying. Even though you saying that you're going to hang out with her, you didn't fail to mention that, you know, this bitch don't know what she want to do, but whatever, however, mention how, you know, you done ate the cat and this and that and other. I'm about sick of it. And I'm about sick of you whores, some of you whores saying, all women have done it. Bitch, not all women, bitch, because I ain't had a taste of the cat, nor will I ever. Okay, I ain't gonna throw no shade at it, because clearly my daughter, y'all know the situation. But you ain't gonna say every, you know. So anywho, you gonna invite all these horses to your house, all these alley cats to your house, and think you gonna keep it at bay or whatever. Stevie's trying to hide it because something that went on between Stevie and KK. And speaking of KK, bitch, you are just ridiculous. You really a mother? Whew. Thank you, Father, for the mother that you gave me, Lord. Thank you for my aunts and everything. Good Lord, have mercy. He goes and talks to her, trying to get her to talk to the baby mama. She's not by any means. She's steady popping about she's manipulative and all that. Really, bitch? So I guess you recognize it, because that's what the fuck you are yourself. Yeah, I really don't like looking at this episode. I think Mona brought these characters in. Them two alone. And really, all three of them. But the women, KK and that other one, just brought the show down to a whole, like, bitch, this is under the rug shit. Like, I can't. And, oh, Lord. And I just think that it makes me not want to look at it. But I'm going to try to hang her here with it. She's not going to do it by no means. He leaves. He's like, could you do it? Because I can't see my son. And he's like, and then this bitch says some of the dumbest shit ever. I fucking hate to hear when black folks say that. Let's get the white folks. Let's take it to the white folks. Let them handle it. Bitch, get off the motherfucking plantation, ho. It's black judges, black lawyers, and all that. Get your motherfucking ass out of the plantation, bitch. Whew, moving forward. She ain't gonna do it. He storms out of there. There's a whole get down between Rashida. She's trying to make it up between Kirk and Scrappy, and you know, Scrappy agrees to go or whatever. You know, and she's trying to smooth it over. And hopefully it'll work out with them. That's what I got to say about that shit. What else? Like, y'all, I just wasn't in it. Let me see, what else? So they did that. I feel like I'm leaving. Wait a minute. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I'm trying to remember. There was another part that I wanted to... Oh, Carly Red is at Playboy. She's in there talking to Life Jennings. And why did my husband say, do it seem like his eyes are too far apart? And out my mouth came, he looked like Chunk off of the Goonies. Y'all, we're going to need a moment of silence on that. which I wish his ass would be singing some motherfucking word, but I'm happy for Carly. If he's good to her and they work together, then so be it. You know, she's at Playboy doing her thing or whatever. Congratulations to her. She's doing what she's doing. You know, at one point, Hosseline goes to her and tells her what she heard and all of this he and whatever the fuck the bitch was. Look, Hosseline said, you gonna do this, am I gonna put this on the blogs? I'm just sick of it, y'all. I'm sick of it. I don't really have, what else? I'm sick of it. This episode was bullshit to me. I just am, and that's all the fuck I want to talk about. Rest of that bullshit, they can shove it up their ass, because I'm about sick of it. I'm telling you. Now, y'all answer this question for fucking me. Do it seem like since this KK and that Tommy and that whole trio been on there, it's just a whole nother thing. And then let me say this, when they show the clip about Hosseline on the next episode, she gonna meet old girl and be like, oh, well, did she eat it like I eat it? And old girl's like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I understand her looking like, damn, bitch. You know, like on some other shit. I'm sick of those snake ass shit. Like, oh, y'all. That's all I got to give on Love and Hip Hop Hoes. I ain't got much to give on that shit tonight. I really don't. You know, what I didn't put in, y'all already know what it is. Drop it in the comments. Add that shit in. Please leave a comment and tell me how you felt about both of these motherfuckers tonight. And let me ask this question as it pertains to Love and Hip Hop. Do you feel like it is okay for women to take their children and to use them as a weapon against their daddy, even if it's not meshing for them? He's not a good man to them, but he's a damn good dad. Do you feel like it's okay? Leave that shit below. I want to know how my male loves feel about it. You know, so y'all tell me. I'm out of here. Much love. They got my nerves.